boom, 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 boom. It's this or that with Ari and Babs. Hi. So we're doing something different for this podcast. Let's jump right into it. First off, thank you for listening. I appreciate it. This is the Babs LYFE podcast. This is Babs. It's my lovely co-host and sometimes producer, Ari. Today we're going to do a fun episode called This or That. Not something we normally do on the podcast, but we thought it'd be fun, and we've done it. We've done it not on a podcast. We've done it like at the bars and stuff. We had a fun time. We're like, let's do it. Yeah. I'm caffeined up. Little yerba madre, which, by the way, we were talking about this. Yeah. I thought it was yerba mate. Was it? And then the cans now say yerba madre. I don't know if this is one of those like weird butterfly effect things that we were talking about.
No, I just looked it up.
They're called.
It's because so they like rebranded it because now it means mother herb. And,
makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's from.
I don't know.
But yeah. Okay. So this or that. How that works? For those who don't know. We basically, it's like almost like would you rather, or this or that. It's the same exact thing. Do you want to? You lead.
All right.
You've got more than.
I'm gonna start off nice and easy. They get so much worse.
Mine are pretty nice.
I mean, mine are nice. They're just gonna make you think. Okay. This or that. Change the past or see the future.
Change the past or see the future.
He wasn't listening.
I had to change something on mine. I gotta go with see the future. I think for me, as much as like there's things in the past I probably would want to change, I'm pretty content with life as it is right now, and I think that just like is part of your overall development.
Okay.
But it does also scare me to see the future.
Right. Because you could see some stuff that
you don't want to see. But I'm going to stick with my answer because I think I did the development.
I think I'd rather change the past.
What would you change?
I mean,
you're like, if I could just be married.
A whole lot of no. Hell no. Hell no. No, but I probably would have come out probably like 10 years before I did.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the knowledge that I have now. That's
true. I don't have anything like that I would change.
It's a personal thing. But yeah.
Okay, that's a cool one. I like that. Would you rather be an aspiring musician for your entire life or a local comedian for your whole life? So you never get above aspiring, but you never get above local. But you're a
successful local comedian.
Yeah,
I think I'd rather be a successful local comedian.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Because like that aspiring musician life, like I do get it.
It's hard,
like, but like it's because somebody, it's like like
especially if you are never gonna make it and you're just gonna stay.
And when I think aspiring, I think of somebody that like they still think they like I could still make it.
Right.
And so it's like
if you spend your whole life in that, that's gotta be exhausting.
Right. Whereas rather like if I'm like, oh, I've reached this level of like local comedian,
right?
Like Boston legend,
and I'm selling out my shows that are locally. Yeah. You can't.
Cool. You try to go on tour, they're horrible. It's horrible. Your material is strictly it's strictly Colorado material. Denver. Yeah. You're an opener all the time, only in Denver.
Yeah, but that would be fun.
Okay, cool.
If I was funny enough to be a comedian,
we are. Sometimes
I feel like sometimes. Okay.
We don't have a mic in front of us.
True. Okay. Is travel about where you go or what you learn along the way?
What is that? Oh, I was trying to move it and it anyways. But that didn't work out in my favor at all. Okay, it's gonna stay there. Is it about travel? Is it about ask again?
Is travel about where you go or what you learn along the way?
I initially I go where you go.
Okay.
I mean, because that's the whole thing of travel. You pick where you go.
Yeah.
So that is it.
Okay.
But I think, so that's my answer. Locking in that answer.
Okay.
Go ahead with yours, and I'll give a better background.
I think it's what you learn along the way, because like my brother lives in Iowa, and I could go to Iowa, which is like, why the fuck would you want to go to Iowa? But you would learn a lot along the way. Like if you took a road trip to Iowa, you would learn a lot along the way.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the travel.
So my logic is you pick where you're going to go.
Okay.
Even if it's Iowa to go see your brother, you've chosen that route.
Yeah.
You've picked it. So that is the travel.
Okay.
Post travel though, you have the lessons from the trip that you always take with you. There's always something you take on every trip. I agree with you. There always is. But I don't think that's like the point of the trip. Unless, like, very rarely, unless it's like a retreat. But even then, you're picking where you're going with that retreat.
That's valid.
You're not like picking like, oh, I'm going to go and just learn life and see where the wind takes me. It's like, no, I'm going to go do ayahuasca in South America. That's because I want to learn something.
Yeah. I think the inspiration for my question on this one was that my mother, over the past summer, she went to Portugal, and she walked from Portugal to Spain. And so she went to Portugal and Spain, and that's like really cool. Like a lot of people would want to go to Portugal and Spain in their lifetime. But like the fact that she walked like 14 hours a day for 17 hours and walked from Portugal to Spain, she learned so much, and she met so many people, and she ate so many different foods. And so I hear where you're coming from, but that was where I got my question from. So.
But you definitely do. I do think with all big trips, maybe not all of them, but like it is, you do learn something. Like there's something on the way. Like, and you still pick where you're going, even if the intention is to learn something. Like when I went to Thailand, I was like, I want to go for 2 weeks. I want to have a great time. And I also like kind of want to reflect on some things. And I did get to reflect on those things, but that wasn't like the goal. You know, I didn't go to Thailand to reflect on these things.
You went to Thailand to go to Thailand. Yeah, that's valid.
And I got the lessons out of that.
Yeah.
So that's my thought.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
There's no wrong answers during this, by the way.
Yeah. Unless you're a loser. Okay. Which is who I'm sitting across from.
Okay. Move on. Ask your question. Dick.
It was quick with that one. You weren't really would you rather this or that? Would you rather? I always want to say would you
rather. It's
fine. Live in Chicago or New York City?
Oh. I think I would rather live in New York City.
Okay. Why?
I don't know. I just feel like the hustle and bustle of like New York City is like inside. You know, I've never lived in either place, but I think it's like better than the hustle and bustle of like Chicago.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Chicago is just like. Sorry to anybody that lives in Chicago. I feel
half my family.
I feel like Chicago just like is Chicago, and then there's New York, and it's like it's New York, you know. And like I feel like there'd be a lot more things for me to do in New York.
There is no comparison. I mean, Chicago is like a cleaner New York, but it's still not the size of New York.
Right.
So there is that. Like, it's weird. It's also really weird how like we made New York as Americans, and then we just we're never gonna make that city anywhere else.
Right.
Like,
and I think like the sports teams in New York, I'd rather root for the sports teams in New York than in Chicago because like I hate the Bears.
Oh.
I cannot stand the Bears, but like I love like rooting for the Bills because they used to suck, and now they don't suck. So that's always fun to do. But
I've always thought it was going to be Chicago for me. And I think it would be normally.
Okay.
If I had to pick between the two, I would go to Chicago for a lot of different things. But I'm going to say New York because actually I just can't do Chicago winter. I hate Chicago winter.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
But New York winters are rough too. But no, I hear
wind chill factor.
Yeah, especially right off the lakes and everything.
I've told this story before, I think. I don't know if I've told you this, but I've told this story, I think, on the podcast. One of my ex-girlfriends that I dated for a while and through college, we'd go visit my family in Chicago. And one time it was like, we were like at this point, like a year and a half in, and I was like, why don't you come up with me, visit my family on winter break? She's like, yeah, I'll go on a field trip. We go. It did not get above 14 degrees the entire time we were there for 8 days. Jeez. This is the kicker is we planned out all this stuff. And I was like, let's go to the city on Tuesday, right?
Right.
Tuesday rolls around. I drag her to the city. Which I mean, she wanted to go. We get there though. The weather is negative 10 degrees wind chill factor. And I remember us hopping between stores. And one of the times she was just like, why did you bring me here? She was just like,
it's like, what is the point of this? This isn't even fun.
It's so cold. Like, why did you bring me here? And I was like, I wanted to see the city. And you said, yes.
That poor girl.
It's all right. It's all right.
Other than dating you, but you know.
Other than dating me.
Yeah.
She got out of that one.
Oh, okay. My turn. Huh? Okay.
Lucky her.
Would you rather be the person doing the pinning or be the one being pinned?
Definitely doing the pinning.
Oh, okay. Why?
Yeah. I don't know. Just something about being pinned doesn't sound fun. By
a really pretty girl? Just being pinned?
No.
Yeah, we're different.
I like a good like seductiveness, like coerce me into it, but like I don't want to like, hey, get the fuck on the bed. Like I'm not a fan of that.
No, I want you to put me in the
hey, don't tell me
hospital.
what to do. Okay.
You can tell me what to do. I'm okay with that.
There's ways to do it. I think most men would probably agree. Not necessarily. There are definitely men that are like,
Well, yeah.
yeah. But also, I thought about that in like a gay way. Like, I definitely, if I'm gonna be a gay guy, I don't want to be the one that's getting my ass fucked.
I'm really interested to know that your mind went that place.
That's where I thought you meant.
Oh, no, I was talking about with a girl, but information that I'm learning today.
I had to be
Because like if I was with,
I had to be a top.
Okay,
I had
so
to be a top, I guess.
if I was with a man, which is not gonna happen, I think I'd still rather be pinned.
That would make sense.
But if I'm with a woman, I think it would be like either way.
You're a switch.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
Like fight me a little bit. Maybe we could both pin each other at some point.
Fighting is absurd.
Fight me, punch me, put me in the hospital.
Do not punch me.
Please punch me.
If you ask, I might punch you, but I don't want to.
You don't even have to ask nicely for me. You could just do it.
I can't afford a lawsuit. This show can't afford a lawsuit.
No. Okay.
So you better sign something beforehand. All right. Would you rather be in Alabama or be straight? Alabama as you are or straight?
Alabama as I am right now.
That's great.
I would rather be straight because can you could you imagine me in Alabama right now? That would not go well for me.
That was definitely a question that I wrote down specifically targeted
That's
for you.
crazy.
I'll obviously stay straight and I'll just live forever. So you're
Okay, so would you rather live in Alabama or be gay?
I'm living in Alabama.
Really?
Sorry.
It's Alabama.
Have you seen those videos?
Have you been to
where they
Alabama?
go, would you rather win $1,000 or have a gay person lose their Wi-Fi? And have you seen these videos?
No.
They're so funny. So they
Do
go-
some people pick to have a gay person lose their...
that's the whole bit.
Oh,
is that
okay.
Everyone says a gay person loses their Wi-Fi, and then it cuts out, and the thing does the circle like it's loading. So it's like it's you.
That's funny. That's
But
funny.
I'm not glad. The first time I got it, I came on my feed. I was like, "What the fuck?"
You're
Why
like,
is
"What the
it
fuck is
loading?"
this video? And then you're like-
the second time it came on, I was like, "Oh, I'm the gay guy that lost his
yeah.
Wi-Fi. Oh, it's me."
That's so funny. Yo, people are creative with the videos that they make now. Okay. A set where you can't stop dancing. Let me preface this. Because there's a lot of different artists that we listen to that like could give you both sets of reactions. So like think about those artists. A set where you can't stop dancing or a set where you can't stop singing along.
For me personally, I mean, I like doing both, but I think the singing is the initial thought. There's something about like singing your heart out to a set. Where it just comes, you just think about it. You're like, that was awesome.
And when I think the differences between those, like I think like from an electronic music standpoint, like the singing along is like the Millennium, the Slander,
the stuff
you
I
know,
love.
and like the stuff that but then like I think I'm low key on the other side because the sets that you can't stop dancing, whereas there is singing, but it's just like not as prevalent in the set, was like Zingara, Of the Trees,
Or like house artists.
yeah, like I'm a big Deadmau5 fan, even though he's an asshole. I'm a big Deadmau5
fan of the show.
and so
Wait for him to come on.
hey, but yeah, okay, singing along.
Yeah, and I think both of them, I will say this, both of them to make a good set, there is a level of like not talking to like your friends and stuff, because you're all singing around, like, hey, you might be like arm around them singing,
right,
or you're dancing with them and you're looking at each other, but there is like a level of like we're so in it because of the groove,
right,
or the music that we're not even talking.
We're not talking.
Like I can think of one set where Frank Moody Halloween 2022, fucking awesome, like trippy bass music. were on shrooms, and it was just like boom, boom, and you're just like grooving to it, and it's got some funk to it, and you're just, and I remember me and my buddy for like an hour, like it felt like an eternity.
Right.
Just fucking hanging out, laughing, having a good time. Not a word was spoken.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember 2024 of the trees at Lost Lands. He threw down a hell of a set, and I did not say an entire word for an hour and just had the time of my life. And then my friend turned to me at the end and she was like, "Did you like that set?" And I was like, "Oh, mind blowing. Best one of the whole weekend, like for sure."
That's a good one. That's a good one. Eat IHOP for the rest of your life or Denny's for the rest of your life?
Ooh.
Pancakes or the Grand Slam?
The Grand Slam. I think I'm gonna pick. I think I'd rather eat IHOP for the rest of my life than Denny's.
Too.
Yeah,
because IHOP also has other food.
Yeah,
but I think Denny's is only breakfast. Am I wrong? No, they have other
they have
food,
burgers and stuff.
I don't really go to Denny's though.
Do you like Waffle House?
It's okay. I still would pick IHOP.
I would too. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the waitress that only had one leg?
No.
She worked at IHOP. Do you know what her name was?
What?
Eileen. That was funny.
It was good.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
It was good for a local comedian who lives their whole life here.
Do you want a deep one or do you want a not deep one?
Really descriptive.
I don't know how to describe
Pick
it.
which one you want.
Okay.
I've got one. Most of mine aren't really that deep.
All right, this or that.
One's fun. One could be deep, but not in a deep, like,
Okay.
spiritual way.
All right. Well, this one, I'm gonna save the one for last. That's pretty deep. This or that. Flirt with your ex's best friend,
Done that.
or have your ex flirt with your best friend.
Oh, I'd rather flirt with my ex's best friend in a second.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to see that. Just because I don't want to see the other half of that.
But then you're gonna have to deal with her seeing you flirt with her best.
I'd rather.
You're just gonna let her be pissed about it.
She left in a horrible way. She could deal with it.
Okay. Period.
Yeah.
All right. I think I would rather.
You cheated on me and you can't handle me flirting in front of you.
That's so valid. That's so valid.
What, for real? How more bitchier could you get?
Right. I think I would rather my ex.
You slept with another man. And you're mad that I'm flirting with your friend in front of you.
Okay, that's valid.
At least I didn't, put my penis inside. I did that for special effect. But, like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like,
Okay.
all right, bitch, get it together.
I think I would rather have my ex flirt with my best friend.
You into that kinky shit.
Actually, I don't know. Now that I say that out loud, maybe
That's
not.
horrible. I think anyone, even if it did end well, I think anyone, I'll put it, even my other ex of 7 years, I think I'd still pick that just because I truthfully just don't want to see that.
I get that.
Like, that's it. That's really, it's nothing against her. I'm not trying to like be mean to her. I just don't want
to be
alternative in this situation.
Okay, that's valid.
But the one with the cheating, I think I nailed the answer.
You're in the clear. I think you're in the clear. Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think she should let me do that.
Yeah, period.
You want to make it out to me? Let me do it.
Is her friend cute? Anyways,
Moving on.
Okay.
My question for you is, would you rather live in the Game of Thrones universe or the Lord of the Rings universe?
Lord of the Rings universe.
Really?
To be perfectly honest, I've never seen Game of Thrones.
Okay. No, that's fair. But you know what it is. You know enough about it.
Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of killing people and a lot of...
I like killing them both.
That's true, but it's more like whimsical and magical in Lord of the Rings.
Ah, yes. Yes. Nothing like the dark Lord of the...
And I kind of just want to meet Frodo.
Okay. Fair enough.
Because he's...
You might meet them.
Okay.
Not a guarantee you're going to meet the characters. You're just in that universe.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, still Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would not have... I don't know. I didn't really know what you were going to say. But
Okay.
I thought, I'm going to pick Game of Thrones.
Okay.
I thought I would be the opposite. I thought I would be Lord of the Rings when I initially wrote it. But when I think about it, something about Lord of the Rings and Dark Lord of Sauron just like constantly waging war throughout the 3,000 year history of the universe doesn't sound great to me.
What if you just don't be a part of it?
That's literally like the entire message of like Lord of the Rings is like we're all connected. Yeah. Like you need to take a stand. And the other thing of like that is like I feel like in Game of Thrones I have a chance to either be a nobody and it not affect me because it's a lot more like high level like players, politics, stuff like that.
Right.
Or I have a chance to rise up and be a potential lord or something.
And like somebody powerful.
I don't have to be involved in the politics.
Right.
I don't have to.
Right.
Lord of the Rings, I feel like the war's coming to my door, whether I want it to or not.
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. Yeah, I've only seen one episode of Game of Thrones. I don't know who the actress is that plays Daenerys.
Yeah. It's Emilia Clarke.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
You know what's funny with her is she like doesn't look, obviously doesn't have the white hair and stuff. So like there are people they've like she's been on record like in interviews being like, yeah, I'll be standing next to the actor who plays Jon Snow, and like people come up and be like, can you take my picture with him? And she's like,
and they don't recognize her
because she's like brunette hair.
Right.
Some probably if they know her from other stuff would know like that's her, but people like, just don't off the cuff like don't recognize her.
Yeah, that's
which is kind of nice.
Yeah, that's gotta be nice.
That's a good form of. Should we wear wigs on this?
Should we wear wigs? Do you wear wigs?
Do you wear wigs?
Have you worn wigs? When will you wear wigs?
I don't know this.
Oh man. Sorry, I'll show you the video later. It's so funny. I can't believe you don't know that.
I don't know
it's funny. Okay, I'll show you. If you know what it is, let me know, because that's funny.
Put it in the comments.
Yeah, put it in the comments.
All right, you're up.
Oh yeah, I'm up.
I got one more.
Okay, I have.
We can do two more.
I have two more.
Okay, cool.
Ooh. Okay, would you rather have people see only your intentions or only your actions?
Oh, that's a really good one. I feel like only my actions.
Okay.
I feel pretty solid about either or, to be honest. I don't have a lot of things. There's some times where I guess maybe mine, I don't ever try to go with anything with ill intent. So for me, it's like, I'd rather just people see my actions because I'm not going to do anything bad.
Yeah. And I think it really depends on like what kind of person you are.
Yeah.
So I think that's a valid. I think I was kind of stuck between it because I think I would rather somebody always just see my intentions, just because sometimes I do things that come off really wrong because I'm just like that type of person.
Yeah,
like,
that's a good way of putting it.
I don't really like think before I talk. And so sometimes like things come out and people are like, that was rude. And I'm like, I didn't mean it that way.
That's a good point.
But also on the other hand, people being able to see only my actions and not my intentions. Like I've definitely sent text messages like, hey girl, what have you been up to lately? Knowing damn well what they've been up to lately. And I'm not happy with them. And so when I don't want them to see my intentions behind that text message of being like, hey girl, what have you been up to?
Yeah. But they just see the action.
And they only see like me reaching out and be like, oh, she's checking in, you know? So I think it's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah, they both have they both definitely have their double-edged sword moments.
Yeah.
Because like you're right with like they could see like you have good intentions most of the time, but then like you could do something like that, or then like there is no games with you. Like, it's just straight up.
Right.
I guess you'd learn to live that way because you're like, I can't fuck around.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of learned that way anyways. I live that way anyways, but
I mean, that's my thought too. And then the actions, I'm like, I would like more, it's selfishly be like, if I'm doing good actions, like good deeds, like I would want more people to see those.
Right.
And then, but on the flip side, yeah, you do something embarrassing, everyone sees it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I might switch. I might switch. Okay. I'm thinking about like embarrassing things. I'm like, maybe I don't want that.
Yeah.
They see every action you do. Like, what is that? Like, they see behind something.
It's just like if
what your example of like I send a text, they know the action behind it.
Right. Okay. So on the flip side, like, you know, like you bring somebody flowers.
Okay. They see that action.
They see that action of simply you bringing them flowers, which like I could bring you flowers.
Yeah.
Just because
but no one knows the
we're
intention.
friends. Right. But that person that you're bringing flowers to doesn't know that your intention is because like I like you and I want to like show that to you. They only see you bringing the flowers. And
I would do the action then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Because that would be really crazy.
Okay.
It would expose you, I feel like.
Yeah, valid.
Really quick.
Valid.
All right, this one's kind of a fun one. would you rather live in Thailand for a year, but you have to fuck ladyboys every day, or
crazy. That's fucking crazy.
be on a remote desert island for 5 years?
By myself?
Yep. And it's 5 years.
A remote desert island. Do I have to like learn how to survive?
Let's say you get enough. You're living. You're fine. Yeah. You get all the skills you need when you get there.
And I have food.
You have to fish. Sure.
Okay. This is really bad. I think I'd rather live on a remote desert island.
I would too.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
In a second.
Yeah.
In a second.
I'm not into men in any capacity. So
yeah. They don't look like men. I was there.
Must be
Some fool you.
nice.
Some fool you.
Some fool you. Have you seen the one of the guy
On the scooter.
On the scooter.
It's so funny.
Dude, she's about to jack his chain.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you know what I'm talking about. All right.
And then she's like, a lady boy.
A lady boy. Me too.
She makes a cute face.
Okay, I already did these ones. Okay, here's my final one. Do you have one more?
No, that's it.
Okay, beautiful. Here's my last one. This or that. Be the person they love enough to stay honest with, or be the person they love too much to risk losing.
Be the person they love enough to be honest with, or the person they would rather not risk losing.
They love too much to risk losing, yeah.
That's really hard, honestly. I hate to have a long pause of silence on the podcast
That's
like
why
that.
I saved it for the end.
It's
So I think of it on a different level of like not something has happened and you have to be honest with them about that. So like if you're thinking about like
just honest with you about anything. Yeah. No, I get that. Well, the reason it stumps me is for two reasons, and maybe talking through it, I'll come up with an answer. But when it comes to the honesty thing, as you know, with what occurred recently in my life, like for me, people that are honest with me in my life is kind of a big thing for me right now, and it's definitely something I'm like evaluating constantly. So there's that where I'm like, I tend to be that way, and I want to be that way with people, so I want that in return. Now, on the flip side of that, if you're the person that they love, even if it's a friendship they love that they don't want to risk losing, my initial thought is there's a level of that honesty that's there because they don't want to risk losing you out of their life. Yeah. So, but it's not guaranteed. So that's where I'm like, So I guess I would say not risk losing you.
So the way that I look at it is that like, be the person they love enough to stay honest with, or be the person they love too much to risk losing. Like in my past relationship, I started seeing this woman and I was identifying as a man. And I had to really make a choice of like, do I love this person enough to stay honest with her and tell her and risk whatever comes after that because I love her enough to be honest with her? Or am I going to hold it in because I know that if I tell her this, she's going to leave me because, she dates men.
Yeah.
And so it was like it was a fight that I had to have in my own head. And I was like, I love this girl enough to tell her how I feel and who I really am. And I did that and I ended up losing her. And so like, I think I would, and looking back on it, I would do it 10 times out of 10. I would do it every single time again, to be honest with that person and risk losing them.
Yeah.
Because I've been honest, because I think that I care for them enough and they care for me enough.
Right.
But I mean, again, personal
things.
Yeah.
You can only answer that from your personal experience.
From your personal experience. So
yeah, I think because there's like a level of there's two things with that, like honesty and respect, and I think I almost like that. I want both for starters. If I'm ever dating someone,
I mean, yeah,
we would like both, but I think the respect thing of like I respect this person so much that I wouldn't put myself in this position. That, in a way, to me, will eventually breed honesty because like like it said, like you're not going to do something that puts you in a position that risks losing that person because you're already thinking about it. It's like consideration is the ultimate form of love, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's where I think I fall on that side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Consideration.
And like, I brought this up to a friend of mine, and she was like, I mean, like, that's kind of like asking, like, are you going to cheat on somebody and then tell them, or like just not cheat on them at all? And I was like, I'm not cheating on anybody. So like, let's just make this very clear. I am not doing that to begin with. So like, let's steer away from that conversation.
I mean, I guess I do agree with that. And in that case, I'm still picking what I just said. Because it's the same thing. Like, you're not going to put yourself in a position where that would occur.
Right.
Because you respect the person, because you don't want to lose them.
Right.
Yeah, I'd stick with my answer. Locking it in.
Locking it in.
That was awesome. That was fun.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We have to pull this out maybe every once in a while.
Yeah.
Do these again. This was fun.
Yeah.
All right. Till the next podcast.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Peace.